Students, now today we'll study question number 2 and 3 of exercise 3.6 chapter playing with numbers. Now in question number 2 we have what is the HCF of two consecutive numbers. So the first thing what we'll study, HCF of two consecutive numbers. Okay. So HCF of two consecutive numbers. So we have to let two consecutive numbers. It could be anything. So I will let the two consecutive numbers as suppose 4 and 5. And we'll check what is the HCF. But how to check the HCF? We have learned yesterday that first of all we have to find the prime factorization. Okay, then you have to do the prime factorization of both the numbers. That is 4 would be 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. What will be the prime factorization of this one? 5 1s are 5. Fine, because 5 is a prime number. So 4 would be what? 2 into 2 into 1. And 5 would be 5 into 1. So what is the common factor, students? So common factor is only 1. See, common factor is only 1. So if the common factor is 1, so what would be the HCF? HCF would be also 1. So what is the HCF of two consecutive numbers? So we will write HCF of two consecutive numbers is 1. Okay, so let's proceed to sum number B. In sum number B we have to find out the HCF of two consecutive even number. Now this time we have to go for even number, but it has to be consecutive. So even number, suppose if I take the first even number as 6, so what would be the next even number? Next consecutive even number would be what? 8, isn't it? Now we have to see that what would be the HCF of 6 and 8. So we'll do the prime factorization first. That is 2 3s are 6, 3 1s are 3. Now what about 8? 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. I will write all the prime factors. 2 into 3 into 1, and for 8, 2 into 2 into 2 into 1. So what will be the common factors, students? So the common factors would be 2 and 1. So the common factor is 2, 1. So HCF would be 2 into 1. That is, yes, it is 2. Fine. So what will be the answer? So we will write, therefore, HCF of two consecutive even numbers is what? 2. Fine. So this is as easy as this. Now let's move on to sum number C, students. Now sum number C, what we have? Now in sum number C we have to find the HCF of two consecutive odd numbers. Now we have to let the odd numbers what? The first odd number would be, suppose if I take 9. Fine. So what is the next odd number? It would be 11 then. Fine. So we have to find the HCF of 9 and 11. So let's do the prime factorization of 9. 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. And what about 11? 11 is a prime number. So 11 1s are 11. So let's write down all the prime factors. 3 into 3 into 1. And 11 into 1. So what is the common factor? What will be the common factor? Yes, it would be 1. So if the common factor is 1, so what would be the HCF? HCF would be also 1. Fine. So what to write? Therefore, HCF of two consecutive odd numbers is what? 1. Okay. So this is the solution of question number 2, students. Now let's move on to sum number 3. In sum number 3 we have that they have said the HCF of the co-prime numbers 4 and 15 was found as follows. They have also given the factors of 4 and 5. That is 4 is equals to 2 into 2, and 15 they have given 3 into 15. Now they have asked, since there is no common factor, fine, since there is no common factors, common prime factors of SCF, so they have said that SCF of 4 and 15 is 0. Now they have asked, is the answer correct? If not, what is the correct SCF? Now let's see what is a co-prime number. What is a co-prime number, students? Now we know that a co-prime number are those number which have only one as a common factor, isn't it? So co-prime number is what? So let me just write to the definition. So numbers which have only one as a common factor. One as a common factor, students. Fine. So they have given what? Two numbers, 4 and 15, isn't it? 4 and 15. So what are the factors given for 4? 2. That is 4 is equals to 2 into 2 into, they have not written one another number, that is 1. See, in the book it is not given 1. And 15, what they have given? 3 into 5 only, but they have also not written 1. So what is a common factor, students? Yes, common factor is what? 1. So the answer they have said it is 0, so it would be wrong. Wrong. So you will write no, answer is not correct. So we'll write common factor as 1 and the essay would be what? It would be also 1. So you will write no, answer is not correct. So why answer is not correct? Reason, since 0 is not the prime factor, 0 is not the prime factor of any number, okay, of any number. Fine. So what is the right answer then? So 1, therefore 1 is always, remember, 1 is always the prime factor of a co-prime number, okay, of co-prime number. So this is how we will conclude sum number 3. I hope you have understood these two sums, students. So thank you for now. Okay, in my next video we'll start exercise 3.7. Thank you all of you. God bless you all and stay blessed.